Hello, everyone. I'm not quite sure why that DC'd for a second. It shouldn't have. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea why that did that. Oh well. Oh my, full house, full house. Okay, let me scroll up here. Let me scroll up. Okay, Ariane. Hi, Ariane. Philip says, welcome back. How are you feeling? I am feeling much, much better. My son gave me a little bit of a cold after I got back, but that's dissipating on its own, but I think it's just my immune system was a little bit low. Tyler says, hi, pipe. Ariane says, I'm glad you're better. Oh, thanks, Ariane. Joe Beth says, yay. Let's see. Hi, Annette. Carol says, happy you're feeling much better. Thank you, Carol. Hi, Green Blazer. Abby says, hello, Emily. So glad you're streaming. Me too. It has been ages. It's been like at least a month, right? That's what it feels like, at least. Let's see. Hi, Green Blazer. Philip says, short stream. Yeah, that was totally unintentional. I have no idea what happened there. No idea. Let's see. I don't miss any Carol. Carol, guess I missed the stream. Yeah, took a nap, so I think she'll be a long time today. Well, I did take a nap, but I don't know that it'll be any longer than normal. We're gonna see how it plays out. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Dory. Thank you. Hi, Kimmy. Let's see, Chai. Hi, Chai. I'm happy to see you too. Hi, Pat. Thank you. Let's see, who else? Kids always give you things like cold. So thoughtful. I know, right? They're so sweet. Sneezing on my face. It happens. It's your first stream? Well, Taryn, I'm so glad you're here. This is the first one back after a while. I was ill for a little while, but we should be good to go now. Hi, Donna. Hello. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Pat. Yeah, I dove into it last night. I needed to I hadn't picked up a pencil in ages, and so I was just like, I need to, warm myself up again here. So let's see. Hi, Bridget. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Hi, Kathy. Well, they get sick and want to snuggle. It's exactly what it was, Philip. That's exactly what it was. He wasn't feeling well, and he wanted to come sit in our bed, and then, he sneezes on things, and yeah, so it was very sweet of him. Yeah, a little bit, Carol. I missed you guys too. My first live event, but watch replays. Awesome, Robin. Well, I'm so glad you're here. I am so glad. Let's see. Bridget, did I say hi to you? If not, hello, Bridget. Okay, I think I am all caught up. And for those of you that were here before, you see here, we got a new little stream starting thing. We're going to try out the box. I thought it'd be kind of cool to keep track of chat when it pops up there. So that's nice. I got the flu shot before one of those kiddos gives me the flu. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I'm getting that on the 12th, I think. Hi, Donna. Oh, kitty, go away, kitty. She's rubbing down here. They got to get used to me being over here at the computer again. But yeah, I'm going to get it on the 12th. And honestly, that's what I thought newcomers get to see the live unedited version with all the mistakes. Exactly. I honestly thought that what I had initially was the flu. And I was, hi, Pam. And I was just going to write it out. Oh, Amanda, thank you. Can we get some cheers in chat for Amanda's super chat? In fact, what did I do? Did I do an exclamation point hype? I think I might have. I'm trying to remember all my commands now. I think I might have done an exclamation point hype. That's amazing. Thank you, Amanda. You're so sweet. There you go. Yeah, there was an exclamation point hype. That's awesome. Yeah, and I was just going to write it out at home, but I was just like, it was getting worse and worse. And the difference was I didn't have any of the upper respiratory symptoms that normally come with the cold or the flu or anything. And so I went to urgent care actually a couple times, and they ran some tests and nobody could figure out what wrong. And I was just like, anytime the medicine wore off, I just was feeling, Green Blazer, we have gambling off right now. Yeah, gamble's off. But I was just feeling worse and worse. So finally we're just like, there's got to be some other test they can run. Something's not normal. So we went ahead and this was after we had been to express care and urgent care and a couple different places. And they're all just like, oh, it's just, a virus, which it was a virus. But it was just that much worse. So anyway, we went into the ER and they ended up having, is it buffering? Why is it buffering? I'm not even getting any notice. Can everybody still hear me? No, why is it buffering? What is going on? Okay, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Give it a minute. Hang on. You're back here? Okay, can everybody still hear me? Let me know if you guys can still hear me. Looks like it's catching up. It's gotta be YouTube because I'm not even having any notices on here. What is going on? Huh. Yeah, stream has a cold. Yeah, it's possible. It stopped. It's going fine now. Yes, you can hear it. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I am not sure. It says it's dropped frames. Why am I dropping frames? How weird. Okay. Hi, Samantha. And if I missed anybody come in, I apologize. Hi, Christina. Yeah, that's weird. I am not sure why that's doing it. My internet seems to be fine. All right, well, we'll just keep rolling with it, and hopefully it should not be an issue. But anyway, so I went in, and they did, you know, they did blood tests. They did all of this. Oh, we can't hear you asking if we... Oh, Philip. Hi, Rita. Anyway, they ended up deciding to do a lumbar puncture, which took them 3 tries. Yay for that. And they were all like, I guess everything looked good with the lumbar puncture initially. And they're like, oh, it'll come back. It'll, you know, it'll be fine. You probably don't even have it. And, you know, it takes like 45 minutes. Let's check. Let's check YouTube. Gosh, and it is all pixelated, isn't it? Video output low. YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Why isn't it receiving enough video? Okay, well, hopefully it just needs to maybe warm up a little bit. Huh. Why is it doing that? Ooh, that's frustrating. Why is it doing that? Not bad, picture pretty clear. Thanks, Nika! Okay, yeah, let's just keep rolling and see what happens. If it gets too bad, maybe we'll try restarting the stream, but hopefully it clears up. Because I'll be perfectly honest, like, I'm hardwired, so it's not the wireless. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I know, right, Samantha? Yeah, it was absolutely fun, and they're just... Yeah, dropped frames a couple seconds ago. Maybe it's just because I haven't streamed in a while. I'm not sure. I'll put my hands in there, make sure it's still... Okay, yeah, we'll just keep going. Yep, just keep on trucking. Just Googled lumbar puncture, big mistake. Yeah, oh yeah, it was fun, Philip. It was lots of fun. Anyway, so, you know, waited, 45 minutes for comeback, and they're like, oh, by the way, it's meningitis. And I'm just like, what? First of all, like, I was just like, well, which meningitis? Oh, Pat, try closing out and refreshing for that. That happens to me sometimes on other streams where it just has the circle spinning. So try closing the window and refreshing it. But anyway, so because it came back positive for meningitis, then they're just like, oh, but we have to admit you for 2 days because they have to go and like grow the culture or whatever to confirm whether or not it's viral or bacterial. They were like nearly 100% positive that it was just viral, just because if it was bacterial, it would have been much worse than it was. Annette, this is from Spirit Animals, Hannah Carlson's. So, Rita, I just happened to grab this one. Everybody was talking about steampunk, and I got in the mood for it. I don't think... This isn't one of the images that's part of Sammy's thing. I just started working on it because I was like, oh, steampunk, that sounds kind of fun. So, this one is from Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals. But anyway, yeah, so they had to admit me, and then it was just... Yeah, it was just a lot of pain, a lot of medicine. I was pretty out of it for quite a few days. Like, I didn't even, like, get online or anything. Like, I couldn't even stomach, like, looking at my phone screen or anything. So it was just like, yeah, I was pretty wiped. So, word of advice, if you have the option, don't ever get meningitis. It's not fun. Go figure, right? I couldn't believe it. Let's see. Is it still dropping frames again? No, it looks like it's good. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so long story short, it put me out for quite a while. I'm finally getting back to myself. My husband and my kiddos, we've all got like birthday parties and stuff this week, so I've been doing a lot of that, which is why I didn't attempt to stream earlier this week. But we are back now. I don't know if I'm going to be doing mornings quite yet. Truth be told, on Monday, I've got a teeth cleaning, so I'm probably going to do that on Monday instead. But anyway, I am back now and I'm feeling much, much better. I loved everybody's sweet, sweet messages. It was so nice just knowing everybody was thinking about me and everything. So yeah, it's good to be back and it's good to be coloring again. Like I said, I hadn't picked up pencils in ages. So let's see. Did I have any announcements? I didn't do a whole lot. Your ring looks like something I made before. Yeah, so Samantha, after you had mentioned your stuff, I had started doing some research. I ended up finding this one on Etsy. It's one of those resin ones. I thought it was pretty cool. It's got like forget-me-nots, I think, inside, and little like gold stuff and little branches. But yeah, it was just, let's see if it'll focus on it. Maybe not. Anyway, but yeah, it's kind of a neat little ring. It's just resin, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Let's see, because I didn't do much. Oh, I did end up ordering the UK version of How to Draw, but just because I wanted both versions. It's not too different. You know, it's got a little bit different cover and it's slightly smaller. But yeah, there's that. And then this showed up. I still want to message Johanna to find out. I'm pretty sure it's legit, but the paper is a little bit different than her regular postcards, and it's printed a little bit differently. And I find it interesting that this was only available. Let me backtrack a little bit. I got this from Amazon, like Germany's Amazon. It was only available in Germany. I don't know why, but I want to take a picture of this and send it to Johanna and ask her. I just haven't got around to it. But this is the, hi Barb. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. Gosh, is it still dropping frames? What is going on? Let me make sure I don't have any updates running in the background. One second. I'm going to go check with my husband real quick. Make sure he's not running any updates. 1 second, okay? Okay, we're back. He's gonna check. Well, I keep getting notifications about dropped frames and stuff, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, Yvonne told us about him. That's what it was. And so we had to, oh, Annette says, look, Chloe, you colored it. Bad, awful experience. I had viral meningitis when I was 26. It was so bad. Yeah, it was awful. Thankfully, hi, Starbuck. Because I went to the hospital, they were able to make it significantly easier. I mean, I was on an IV all the time, so, you know, they were keeping me hydrated, and, you know, they had medicine for me and everything, but it just, like, the pain was so bad at some point, at one point, that they actually, they even had me on, like, opioids. Like, it was crazy. The funny thing is that it wasn't even the neck pain. Like, I had back pain, which is why we were just like, well, what's going on? I honestly just thought I had a really bad migraine for a while, because it was like the Thursday before I actually ended up passing out, and we're like, what is going on? Like, nothing makes sense. And then it all makes sense now. But because I was at the hospital, I was able to ride it out a little bit. Yours good? Internet's fine? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on then.
Is your computer running an update?
I don't think so. I don't have anything on.
Okay. Yeah, I just be testing everything. It should be all good.
All right. Well, for some reason the stream completely cuts out. I'll just restart my computer. But anyway, yeah. So if I had stayed home, I think it would have been immensely worse. So I mean, you know, you always question when you go to the ER or the hospital. It's just like, okay, is this something we really, you know, need to do? I mean, because I guess in the UK, you know, the US doesn't have, you know, universal health care or free healthcare, however it works. Anyway, the point is, hi, Allie, or Allie. It was a good decision to go to the hospital because they were there. They could have, you know, they didn't, Samantha. So the way that it works, before I went in, I always thought that meningitis was, like its own virus, you know, like, oh, you touched the wrong doorknob, it happened to have that particular virus. But I guess it's not how it works. So what it was is the thing started out, go on, kitty. It started out as like the adenovirus, like a stomach virus or like a flu virus. Kitty, go on. She is gonna knock stuff over. Cat, you're gonna have to leave the room if you keep doing that. It started out as just like a simple virus. And what happens is, and I'm sure somebody's going to watch this back and correct me, but from what I understand, like I got a standard virus and then somehow it like infected the meninge, which is the lining around your spine. And then that's when it turned into meningitis. So it wasn't like a separate meningitis virus that you got. It was just like it started out as something and then it turned into that, you know, and the percentage of that happening was 0.06%. I mean, the likelihood of this happening, I mean, meningitis is something that you're like, oh no, what if it's meningitis? But it's never actually meningitis. And then it was. It was like, who gets meningitis? Like, I had never known anybody to get it. And then I got it. It's just like, whoa, what? Yeah. Yes, we get kids with adenovirus. Yeah, exactly, right? So how long had you stayed home before you went to the ER? So the timeline kind of played out. So it was Thursday that I had passed out. And then I went to the express care on Thursday. And then they sent me home. And we just assumed it was a migraine because I didn't have a fever at the time. And then Friday, early Friday morning, I spiked like, it was like a 10, what was it? 104 or something. It was a really high fever. So it muted. Yeah, essentially, Rita. Yeah, so I spiked a really high fever Friday morning. So I went back to, well, then I went to urgent care on Friday. And then they're like, oh, it's because they had done a swab and it wasn't the flu virus. So they're like, oh, well, it's not the flu, but it's not a cold. So it's, you know, like something in between. And then I was still like, I wasn't improving. Like I had already been sick for a little while and I still wasn't improving. So I went back to urgent care on Saturday and I was just like, look, can we run any other tests or anything like that? And because they had done a chest x-ray and all this other stuff. And they're like, no, we just kind of have to wait it out. And so then it was late Saturday night maybe that we finally went. The timeline's a little fuzzy, but it was a couple days of us trying to figure out, hi Coloring Book Nook, hi Michaela, of us trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And then we finally went in and it was like 12:30 in the morning or something like that. And, you know, they ran all the tests and then, because I almost didn't even get the lumbar puncture because I was just like, you know, the likelihood of this is so small and lumbar punctures, you know, not anything, you know, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, or it is that big of a deal. And I was just like, I'm not sure if this is something that's, you know, necessary kind of thing. And so anyway, I talked to my husband, talked to the ER doc, and we went ahead and did it. And then lo and behold, that's what it was. And like, so we're admitting you. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what is even happening? So, you know, of course I was making phone calls to my family and everything like that. But yeah, it was just, it's so rare and it was so random. Anyway, but yeah, so this arrived during my break. The paper is not a bright white. It's almost slightly grayed. It's not as thick as the other postcards. Let's see, and again, I apologize if I miss anyone. I feel like I am so scattered. I am so out of practice for doing this. Oh, see, that's weird. It's like every 2 minutes, like on the dot, that it's dropping frames. That is so weird. How is it for everybody there? Is it smooth? Not smooth? I wish I knew what was going on with this. Oh, well, we'll just keep going. Anyway, so yeah, I like these. Like there's this one here. I think this one would be kind of nice and simple to color. I think that would be good. And it's got this pretty like little pattern around the outside of the back of them. Got some succulents here. And this is from World of Flowers. But like I said, this was only available on Amazon Germany. So I'm going to take pictures of it at some point here and message Johanna. One is bright white. Yeah, it's just... it's a little bit different. Like if the printing didn't look so nice, I would think that maybe it's a knockoff. But it seems to have all of the right information. So I am not entirely sure. Great for you? Okay. Yours is bright white? Yeah, see, mine's not quite bright white. But it is pretty. Took a little bit for it to get here because it was, you know, shipping from Germany. But yeah, it's kind of nice. A new kitten, all black. Oh, I think Pat has your kitten doing too. 5 to 6 weeks old, no name yet. Oh, see, there's that leafy bug. Speaking of leafy bugs, I was thinking about that because of the Inktober. I didn't get a chance to finish those. So I know I wanted to just send her this part of the video since you're already, oh yeah, there you go. And let's see, is that the last one? There we go. Yeah, that's the last one. So, oh, and then the binding, it's just like glue. Most of the time, like the other ones are like a full book. So once you start pulling these out, if you pull it out in the middle, it's probably, the whole thing's probably going to fall apart because it's just glued on the binding. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, I don't even remember. I lost my train of thought. I'm telling you, I am so out of practice for streaming. Where did I put my water? There it is. Let's see. Oh, I get that, Pat. I get that. We have six baby hedgehogs that are 2 weeks and a two-week-old cockatiel. Aw, that is too cute. Too cute. Let's see. Was there anything? Oh, right. So the Inktober stuff. So I still want to release those as free coloring downloads. But as you can see, things kind of got away from me. I didn't even get a chance to finish out the month. I don't know that I still want to finish the month just because the time it takes, since I'm already late getting everything out. So I might just put up what I have, but I still need to format them, and I still need to redo my other drawings so that I can get all that set up on Etsy. So I don't know when I'm going to get that all on there, but I do still plan on getting that Etsy set up with all those free downloads of the Inktober drawings. But like I said, things got derailed a little bit this past month, so that will happen. I just can't say exactly when. Hopefully soon. Let's see what else. Yeah, because see, we didn't even get a chance to do that because I wasn't able to do the October streamathon thing, and Nicotina did invite me to the Christmas one, but I am getting my tonsils out on December 3rd, and I think theirs is the 13th or 14th, and then it's 10 days after I get my tonsils out, but I have no idea how it's going to be. So we're gonna just, we've got a good solid month here before I go and get those out, and we are just gonna enjoy our time together and yeah, we're just gonna color and hang out. And honestly, I just missed you guys. It was such a long time. Oh, I ordered, because I've been popping in a few streams here and just trying to say hi to everyone. But I was in Laura's this morning when she was doing her, coloring her steampunk one, which I did download, and I want to try it out because I ordered the skin tone set of the Black Widow color pencils. So they're wax-based pencils, so I'm excited to try them out. I guess they're kind of similar to Prismacolor. But anyway, I got the skin tone one, so I figure what better drawing to do skin tones on than Laura's. So I want to go ahead and print out her steampunk one, and I want to give that a shot. I'll probably do that one off stream a little bit, maybe do it on stream. But I also want to finish the one that we were busy with my brother's baby just saying, oh, sounds good, Mia. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. I missed everyone. But we have that page that we're working on our morning streams from Ivy and Inky Butterfly, and I still want to finish that. So when we can do our next morning stream, which will probably, I'm going to shoot for Wednesday, will be our next morning stream, because like I said, I have to get my teeth clean on Monday. The Black Widow skins are my absolute go-to for skin. Oh, awesome, Diane. I'm excited to try them. Yeah, I'm thinking Wednesday will be our next morning stream. I'll make an event for it in the Facebook group. Michaela says, just had my third surgery on my right foot and heading to the ER tonight or in the morning if the swelling in the left foot doesn't go in. Had surgery on left 4 weeks ago. Oh, Michaela, I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully that can get worked out. Well, and I put the other Black Widow sets on my Christmas wish list too, so hopefully that will happen for the other 2 sets too. They seem like good pencils, and it was nice that they separated them out because it was only like $16 for one set. Okay, so why don't we do a little bit of coloring, shall we? I know I started this one already. Like I said, I was kind of using this one as my warm-up because it had been so long. Hi, Color My World. Welcome. Going to be an auntie again? Oh, congratulations, Mia. That's so exciting. But yeah, I felt like I needed to warm up a little bit before I joined you guys. And so I started this one last night, and I was actually pretty pleased with how it turned out. I was using the Arteza pencils, because truth be told, they were the ones I had out. I was trying to go pretty simple with it last night. So why don't we get some actual coloring done, shall we? I wouldn't say that this one's more... Kitty, go on. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the cat out 1 second. No, Kitty. Oh, she's gonna knock cords over. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna put the cat out. Give me a sec. Because she is getting all wrapped up in the cords under my desk. So 1 second. I'm gonna put her out. Okay. All right, Kitty is out. Anyway, but yeah, Halloween was kind of a whirlwind. Thankfully, I was out of the hospital and back home and recovered enough that I was able to go trick-or-treating with the kids. I definitely paid for it the next day. Oh my gosh, I was so sore and I was so tired. And that's really the only thing that's left. I mean, it probably didn't help that my son got me a little bit sick again after I came back. But mostly I've just been tired a lot lately. The pain's not there. The headaches are long gone, which is absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I just find that I get sleepy real easily. Cool looking bug. Is that a steampunk bug? I'm new to steampunk stuff. Yeah, Diane. So this isn't part of Sammy's official steampunk event. But after I was talking about it with everybody, I just like, oh, I kind of want to color that. So this is from Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals. So it's this one here, and it is adjacent to, let's see, where'd she go? Not her, although she reminds me of like the Borg from Star Trek. Let's see, what was he adjacent to? Thanks, Mia. Me too. Just, you know, I was baking for the birthdays this week, and I just was finally like, all right, I'm finally feeling back to myself, because it's just, I mean, any of you or anybody that's experienced any kind of illness that is just, you know, it's like I lost control. Like I had, you know, I was in all this pain, and, you know, they were giving me medicine, but sometimes it didn't work, and it's just like you had no control over how you were feeling or how you were healing. And like I said, I couldn't even look at my phone. I couldn't watch TV. So I was in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days, you know, quite a few nights. And it's just, there were times that all I could do, I told you what has happened. This is your body. Rest when you need. Exactly. Well, and it's just, essentially all I could do was stare at the wall and sleep, which is good. Okay, here you go. It was adjacent to this girl here. So, because I cut it out of the book, but it's adjacent to her. But it was just, I mean, I've been sick before. And, you know, we knew it wasn't the bacterial one. So, you know, I knew I wasn't dying, but it was still, it was very painful. And just like, you know, I tried not to do the whole, you know, feel sorry for myself, why me kind of thing. But it was just like, it was, I think I was just like in shock. I was almost in disbelief. Like, how does this even happen? You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, I couldn't even, the beds are uncomfortable. You are so right, Pat. You're so right. Like, you know, we packed some stuff for me to bring with me. So, you know, I had my little shawl here. It's a shawl that I wear. I actually got it when I went to Scotland. So, you know, it's a happy place shawl for me. So, you know, I used it as a blanket in there, and I had an eye mask and I had earplugs, and, you know, I brought some eye clothes. Thankfully, I didn't have to like stay in a gown the whole time I was there. You know, so I was able to, you know, kind of make myself at home a little bit, but it was just, you know, my husband came to visit me a couple times and he was just like, oh, you know, it was just, it was not something. Last time I had been in the hospital is because I had my kids, you know, and that's something positive. Yes, you're sore and you're tired and you know, you just gave birth, but all in all, it was a positive thing. You have this brand new baby. Let's see, Kimmy, are you buffering? Well, I'm not seeing any notifications. They actually died off. Try refreshing, Kenny. Thanks, Color by World. But it was just, let me just put it this way. It was definitely an experience I do not wish to go through again, to be sure. I mean, it was just, like I said, the percentage chance of this happening was 0.06%. I mean, seriously. I mean, since it's happened, you know, let's see, I'm a nurse. We do things like uncomfortable beds, bad food, and interruptions. When you complain, we know it's time for you to go home. I know, right, Robin? Well, and that's the thing, too, is like the first day there, I was doing okay. Like I ate 3 meals and everything, and you know, it was doing pretty good. But then the second day, because they said that as far as meningitis goes, like it gets better before it gets worse. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I also put like the title of it was color and chat because I figured we were going to have a lot to catch up on. So, which is why I didn't do anything too serious for coloring today. But they said that with meningitis, it gets worse before it gets better, and you have good days and you have bad days and all that. But like, so the second day I was there, it just hit me really hard, and I couldn't like eat hardly anything. And then, you know, they said the dietitian and everything, but I easily dropped probably a good 7 pounds while I was there, and I was just like, ugh. But once my appetite finally came back and the nausea finally curbed, because a big part of it was I was just nauseous, but it was because of the pain, and the medicine certainly didn't help. And anyway, it was a mess, and I was so glad when I finally, you know, could stop taking the medicine. I was done with the antivirals, and like, it was just, yeah. It happens. My mom got an extremely rare disease, especially since it never happens to people over 60, and she was 84. Oh, dang. Like, it's just those, you know, like I said, it's just like those, you never assume that, you know, things like this will actually happen to you. You hear about them, but you don't ever know anyone, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you've got viral meningitis. Sounds good, Color My World. And it was just like everything was flipped upside down. My husband stayed home for like a week. Thankfully, you know, he had vacation time and other stuff, so it wasn't that big a deal. I will say, though, you know, we've been living where we're at for, you know, not quite a decade. You know, it's been a little while, but it was really comforting because all of our friends, you know, we don't have any family here. All of our family lives in another state. Sounds good, Mia. You know, all of our family lives in another state, and so we've built a little community full of. My son got viral meningitis when he was 18 months old. Oh, Michaela, that is so rough. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is it's more common in kids than it is adults, which is why it was even more just like obscure, you know. But, you know, like I said, we built ourselves a little community here. And so we've got, you know, good neighbors, great friends, you know, my husband's coworkers and everything. And when it happened, everybody just like volunteered. and stepped up. You know, we had help with childcare. I had a friend that was picking my son up from school. People dropped off meals. They dropped off, little gift boxes. Like, it was just like, it blew me away. You know, normally when people bring meals, it's, after the baby's been born or something like that, and this doesn't usually happen, but then it happened and everybody just stepped up, and it was so touching. And I was so grateful too, just because, my husband had help. People were bringing him meals, we had backup for the kids. Like, it blew me away. And it was just like, needless to say, I have a pile of thank you notes to get to, but I was just like, it was amazing. And then of course I'm getting all these messages from all of you too. And it's just like, oh, people care, So anyway, okay. I promised I'll do, some coloring here. But I haven't talked to you all in like ages. And so I just feel like I have stories, Meningitis, if that's not a story, I don't know what is, right? I'm glad that it's over and getting the flu shot here in like a week or so. So hopefully, cross fingers, knock on wood, we'll be good, right? Right, Carol, wasn't it? It was so nice, and like I said, it was interesting just because, we know we have friends, hi Rochelle, we know we have friends, we know we have all of that, but it wasn't until there was a time of need that you just realized how good of friends everybody was. You know what I mean? Like, it just surprised me. That's all. Because I tend to be the one that will go the extra length for somebody. I don't usually ask for things. And that was the thing, is that we didn't even have to ask. People just like, hey, this is going on. All right, let's bring you some meals. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it was just like, whoa, I was just blown away, and it was absolutely wonderful. So gave me all, warm and fuzzies and whatnot. Okay. All right. I promise. Coloring. Let's do some coloring, okay? Now, I already have all the pencils out that I've been using. So I'll show you the ones that I have out here. And these are all the pencils that I used for all of this. So we got some greens here. We got some lighter color ones. Then we got some darker gears. I'm not doing traditional like gold and stuff, but it looks a little gear-ish. Okay, so for like here, this darker areas, I used like noir, charcoal, espresso, and cocoa. Those were all like the darker browns. And then I used amethyst and ocean blue and camel for a lot of like the gears here, how it's kind of colored. I also used a little bit of yellow sapphire, which is number 28. Honestly, I'm doing a ton of different colors. So I'm just going to list all the colors here because you can kind of see, this one's a little bit more reddish. This is a little bit more pink. We've got the greens, we've got the browns, that kind of thing. So I will just list the colors I've been using here in case anybody wants to write them down. Okay. So we have Noir A12. We've got, are there any gears left? I'd love to see you do one. Yes, we've got gears around the border here. Yeah, gears around the border. Also, Abby, if you're looking for another good gears tutorial, Laura Rafferty did a whole thing on gears for hers, but this is for the Hannah Carlson one. So yeah, I'll make sure that we squeeze in a gear before we do this. Well, Michaela, if you are interested, I don't have the discount codes anymore, but Arteza usually runs a pretty good discount on their website. So Arteza Pencils, I think, is the link. Arteza Pencils, perhaps, or maybe Arteza Pencil. What is that link? That is, let's check Nightbot here. Arteza Pencil. That's what it is. Arteza Pencil. Not pencils, not the S. See, I'm having to remember all my commands too. Arteza Pencil. There we go. If you want to look at them, there should be a link that'll pop up here in a second. But I really enjoy them. Okay, so yeah, we got Noir A112. Then charcoal A120. Then we've got espresso A71. And then we've got cocoa A36. Then we got camel A110. I'm using camel a lot, so that's definitely in there. Cinnamon, I only used this brown. It's A27, but I only used cinnamon on this belt here. I didn't use it in any of the other spots. And then we've got amethyst. We've got, which is A88. And then we've got ube, which is A20. We've got eggplant, which is A86. And then we've got Mykonos blue, which is A104. Bingo! And then we've got periwinkle, which is A068. And then we've got robin egg blue, which is A44. And then we've got ocean blue, which is A89. Then we've got turquoise, which is A17. Now the greens that we used on this part here. So I use, yeah, me too, green blazer, me too. It's a great contrasting color with the greens. Okay, so moss was one of the colors we used for that, which is A29. And then we've got spring green, which is A42. Yellow sapphire, A28. Yeah, amethyst. Yeah, that one's also real nice. Then we got passion fruit, A50. I have pages and cream. I haven't used it too much, but there's a couple little spots I used it in. But A22. Let's see. Let's get this. Make sure we're in focus for these pencils here. Let's see. Then we've got pink macaroon, which is A83. Then we've got carmine red, which is A49. And then lastly, it's just the white, which is A24. And my letters and numbers are getting worn off on that. So anyway, those are all of the pencils that I used for this, for everything that I did here already. And I know it's different because you didn't see me do it. But I figure if you've at least got the pencil numbers, and we're going to do some of it here. Which one are you talking about, Kimmy? Are you doing the steampunk thing, or are you talking about a different event? Does anyone know if Kim's page came out yet? I think I saw a post on Instagram. Because Sammy was posting some stuff about it. See, I thought she posted something about it. Sammy, let's see, color with Sammy, there she is. She posted modern. Maybe she didn't. Let's see. I'm just checking her Instagram right now. I didn't see anything. I am not entirely sure. Yes, it did. Oh, okay, perfect. Sounds good, Kimmy. My number of letters rubbed off, so I covered them with clear nail polish. Oh, there you go. I'm doing the Angel November. Oh, cool. It's under Creative Happy Life. Oh, awesome. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh. Totally unrelated, I guess. Well, not unrelated, not totally unrelated. So, let's see if it's on there. Okay, so not saying you have to do it right now, but in case anybody was curious, I got an email that said that I can do super stickers now, where, like, if you're doing a super chat, you can choose to send some sort of super sticker. I'm not quite sure how it works, but I got an email that says, hey, why don't you turn on super stickers? So I don't know if it's something new that everybody got, or my account suddenly became eligible for it, or what. But I guess they're super stickers now, so that's neat. All right. Get that in focus there. All right, let's color a little bit. What happens in nail polish when you sharpen down? Well, I'm sure that it just flakes off, probably. Speaking of nail polish, I have not painted my nails in ages. I did let them grow out though after I trimmed them all, but yeah, I have not done any nail painting in a while. I should probably get back to that at some point, right? I had plans for like these special Halloween nails and everything, and well, Halloween kind of poo-pooed out. Well, and a lot of people that know me in real life too know that I am all about the holidays, you know, because we've got Halloween, and then we've got, my kids' birthdays, and then we've got Thanksgiving, and then we've got Christmas, and I am just like, oh yeah, I am all in holidays and everything. So it was so weird for me to not be as involved. Like, I had to rely on my husband a lot for a lot of things, but I was able to, for my son's class, they take home paper bags. They don't do, wish I had some clear. Oh, there you go. They don't do like TV characters and anything. They take home paper bags and you decorate them for a costume. Anyway, I was able to pull it together to help him with that, but it's like we do one section and then I have to go take a break for an hour and then go back to it. And so, I was able to get it together, but it's just so not me, like I am just all in, and I just was not able to, and I was just like, oh, it's so frustrating. All right, so I also have to remember how I colored these, so we're gonna do something easy that I do remember the order in which I went here. So we're gonna do some of this little like fur here, okay? So let's grab these ones. All right, so I'm gonna start with espresso here. And in fact, we could get even closer. Look at that, it's 9:12 and I'm just now putting pencil to paper. But that's why, like I said, that's why I put the title for today's color and chat, just because I knew we were gonna have a lot to catch up on. Oh man. All right, so enough about me. How has everybody else been? Like I said, I've tried to pop in a few streams, a few chats here and there to say hi, to see how everyone was doing, but yeah, I've been a little out of touch. So tell me, what is going on in our coloring community? Anything exciting? Let's dish. I know we've got Sammy's event going on right now, which is super exciting. That's amazing. She was able to pull together that many artists. It was so fantastic. I loved watching Laura's this morning. So yeah, I'm just using Espresso A71 right now. Well, Donna, I must have missed it. Were you sick or something, Donna? Like I said, I've been so out of touch. I haven't even like hardly commented on anything in the Facebook group. I feel so bad. Like I've just been so out of it. The question is, how soon can I get away with playing Christmas music on here? Or do we have a lot of hardcore believers that no Christmas music until after Thanksgiving? So that's my husband's strict rule, but part of it is too, we used to work at a grocery store, and most retail stores like start decorating for Christmas like back in September. Oh no, Donna! Oh, that's right, because you were bed, but that's so awesome. So are you able to get around and stuff now? I always think of that meme when it comes to be Christmas time. You know, it's that one with the guy from Lord of the Rings. And then there's Will Ferrell's character. No rules, right? Oh, there you go. There you go. You know, it's a So It Begins, or it's a Santa! I am the latter. I think I'm the Santa! Alright, and then we're going to use Moss A29. It would help if I didn't cover it up. Here, can you guys read the pencil? Huh? Can anybody see it? Moss A29. Testing? Ah, sounds good, Kenny. Did you reboot? Yes, I couldn't even heat up food hardly. I have to help to go snuff. Enough about me, though. All better. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing better, Donna. Donna sees all. There you go. Okay, so let's take a kind of generalized poll here. When does everybody... You see, honey. When does everybody... Let's see. When does everybody put up their Christmas tree? Like, do you consider a Christmas tree just strictly Christmas decorations? Or do you consider it, like, holiday, like with Thanksgiving? Isn't it? Yeah, I like it a lot, too. Chat wasn't moving. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's quiet for just a sec. After Thanksgiving? Okay, all right. Thanksgiving week. I like it. I don't know, I feel like it's been too close to Halloween now to... I don't put up a tree. That's right. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's not everybody celebrates Christmas in the same way. I suppose that was a little ignorant. I apologize, but... Yeah, well... Oh, you're on your... After Thanksgiving, December 11th on my brother-in-law's birthday. Oh, that's fun. If you can, do one part of the medal. It's a nice scheme. Yes, definitely, Aaron. I'm going to do this fur here, and then I think I'm going to do this gear right here. The one next to it. Yeah, I was trying to see how many different colors I could layer on it and still make it work. My mom would decorate the place the day after Thanksgiving for Christmas. Oh, awesome. No tree, the cats tear it down. Yeah, we have to be careful what we hang on ours. They always end up knocking stuff down or like eating it. I do nothing now, long story. Okay, Donna. Mine's going up tomorrow. I want to enjoy it some before I have to take it down. That's fair. Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. So we have a Yule altar, Yule log, and winter solstice celebration. Oh, awesome, JoBeth. Very awesome. Welcome back, Kimmy. Yeah, so my parents are coming into town for when my hubs wants to decorate before Halloween. There you go. I know, JoBeth, I think I get stuck in my own little bubble and I just assume that everybody's the same. Oh, forgot to reboot afterwards. There you go. Day after Thanksgiving. Okay, okay. Yeah, my parents are coming into town for when I get my tonsils out, which will be December 3rd. So we will probably put ours up at some point during that week while they're here so that the kids can put up their tree with Nana and Papa. I imagine if I had a tree and let the Budgie Boys out, we were 7, they'd all perch on it. Oh, but it's like a partridge in a pear tree, Donna. Except a budgie in a... what's another? What would be a budgie in a? Yeah, I can't think of anything that starts with a B. A budgie in a Christmas tree. I am using spring green now, by the way. Spring green A42. But yeah, they'll probably put it up when my parents come to visit, because we usually, since they're here, we do the grandparent gifts earlier. But it'll be nice to have them here, though, especially for the help, because apparently with a tonsillectomy, I am going to be out for like at least a week. At least. Lots of soft food. I don't know. Honestly, like when I was in the hospital after all of that, I was just like, gosh, I do not want to go through, you know, being laid up again. So I was just like, I don't want to get my tonsils out. And then my tonsils flared up again. And I was just like, oh, okay, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. My hubby was alive. We celebrate everything. Since he's passed, no more trees and big turkeys, nothing. I don't even miss it now. Aw, I'm sorry, Rochelle. But if I guess if you don't miss it, then it's fine. You know, I was kind of that influence with my husband. He didn't, I am using yellow sapphire now, by the way, A28. He was never like super big on holidays, but I always have been. So I kind of like, yeah, let's, you know, decorate and, you know, birthdays and all of that. So I think I definitely push my holiday madness on him. Budgie's in a beautiful tree. There you go, Donna. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to use eggplant. So does anybody have a go-to favorite holiday album? I like the Lindsey Sterling Warmer in Winter album. That's always nice. Funny thing is like I could totally, like, I can feel that I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I'm not there yet, but I just find it so funny because I took a nap from like 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. today. Elvis, old school. I like that, Pat. Let's see, I understand. If the kids don't come over, we don't decorate. Yeah, I get that. Let's see. Anything by Pentatonics? Oh, I do like Pentatonics. That's good. Big Band Christmas? Oh, that's fun too. See, I like that. I like a lot of the traditional stuff too, you know, like Bing Crosby and all of that. When I was pregnant with my daughter, for some reason I was like I was listening to stuff like in July, and I listened to Christmas music all year, and then I got kind of burnt out on it. Johnny Mathis. All right, very nice. I like that. All right, we're gonna grab charcoal here. I want to darken up this just a bit. Yeah, I was so disappointed I couldn't do the Halloween one. I mean, I had like Halloween music plan and everything. All right, and we're gonna grab espresso again here, and we're just darkening this up a bit. But it does feel good to be back. It's so funny, you know, I set up all my streaming stuff, you know, for every stream, because I don't leave it up all the time just because it, you know, it'd be a little cumbersome to leave it all up. So I set it up every time I stream, and I was a little out of practice. Oh, I love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Yes. I love that. Grabbing moss again. Anyway, it took me a little bit longer to get it set up today. I was out of practice. I mean, I didn't even turn on my computer for like 2 weeks. It was absolutely crazy. Like I said, I have been so out of touch with everything. I totally missed like most of Johanna's drawing school thing, just because it was while I was in the hospital, and I was just like, I can't even watch anything. I mean, I know you can go back and rewatch it, but still, yeah, I totally missed it. Okay, so that's the little hairs there. So let's pop over. Let's color this gear here. It's actually pretty simple. I didn't do anything too complicated. But we're gonna grab espresso, and so here, we'll put these here so you can see. All right, so espresso and amethyst And how cold is it where everybody's at? It was chilly today. It's supposed to warm up this weekend just a little bit, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I was bundled today. And in fact, I'm working on a scarf for my son because I realized he didn't have one. So he told me what colors he wanted. So I went and got, it was at Hobby Lobby when they opened this morning. But this is he wanted red and pink and gold and purple. So we compromised and it had blue on it. So I'm working on this. And thankfully, since he's little, it doesn't need to be a full-size scarf. But yeah, so I'm working on a scarf for them. Any man that says put it in the cart is a keeper. Oh, right? Yes. And then for my daughter, flurries this morning. Oh, fun. 45. Okay. Very cold. Temp dropped to 69. I got these for my daughter, so I'm going to make them both a new scarf for this year. Anyway, okay, yeah. So ocean blue. Let's see, what else did I grab? Camel. 84 degrees here. Way too hot for this time of year. I should do miss snow. Oh, yeah. You had a little snow yesterday? Oh, that's so fun. It snows here occasionally. Okay, so camel. I live in the desert in Los Angeles, California. Been 18 degrees at night. Oh, man. 30 degrees now. High, upper 40s. Love 25. Yeah. 32 in the AM, 52 in the daytime. Oh, see, that sounds so great. I mean, I get super cold and all I want to do is like get under my blankets. Like I'm wearing leggings right now. I've got like my long sleeve with a t-shirt and I got slippers and my tall socks. In the 40s tonight in Nashville. Very nice. We may get snow Wednesday. Really? Really? I haven't even looked. Let me look at the weather report. Because I know, Pat, you and I are kind of... I mean, I know you're in Louisiana, but as far as weather's concerned, you and I tend to get... here in Brazil, as hot as hell this week is 34. Oh, man, Ariane. 28 here. Okay. Yeah, because we tend to be in the same kind of weather bracket, Pat. I think yours is a little bit more humid than mine, but... a little bit of the same. Let's see. 10-day forecast. Snow would be exciting. Let's see. No snow Wednesday for us. Although Tuesday it's a low of 29. Wednesday it's a low of 39. So it's not too bad. That's crazy. Well, I'll be curious to see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's grab also, we're gonna grab Noir. It's supposed to, super cold Monday. Oh, awesome. Yeah, see, that'd be awesome. I just want the weather to be nice for Sunday, and we'll be good, because we got the big kind of buffering. Here. Live dashboard here. Oh! It said stream offline for a second. Ah, why is it doing that? Video output low. YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Why is it doing that? Oh, that's irritating. All right, hang tight. Let it catch up. I'm back. Okay. Oh, a small surgical procedure on Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it does it. Oh, that's irritating. Why does it do that? Okay. I think we're back to normal here. Wish I knew why it did that. I think maybe next time I'm just going to make sure and restart the computer before stream. That's probably all it is. Yeah. Okay, well, at least we're back now. Sorry, everyone. All right. That nice and in focus. We're going to be super close. That whole like 6 inches from the gear now. All right, is everybody good now? Are we all good? Okay. I think my computer's just sleepy. Let's see. Let's look at my notifications here, just seeing. Yeah, I think I'll just have to restart later, but we are good for now. Okay, so we are in super nice and close. We've got our 5 pencils here. All right, so let us go ahead and do this gear here. Spoke too soon. Is it doing it again? Ah, why is it doing this? Sounds good. Thanks, Carol. Why is it doing this? OBS had an update very recently. It wouldn't be a bad idea to make sure that it didn't change your settings. Yeah, maybe. Offline. Ah. Oh, that's irritating. Can everybody still hear me? You can hear me? Okay. Okay, well, I wish I knew why I was doing this. Because I'm literally, like, not even getting a notification on Streamlabs either. I mean, stream complete. Come on. Get it together, YouTube! Frames are dropping. Alright, well, I don't want to start the gear while it's not... So let's give it a second. See if I can pull it together. Make sure I'm still... Does it say that I'm offline? Let me check my phone, see what it's doing on here. So I can see what you guys are seeing at least. Offline. Ah, that's irritating. Why is it doing that? Okay. Alright. Can everybody still hear me? Okay. I might restart stream. You can hear me? Okay. Okay. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do, you guys, because I honestly have no idea why it's doing this. There's no good reason. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going... Oh, gosh, and there's my phone. It's back. Yeah, I won't start gear until we're clear. Okay, it still just says video output load. I can still see picture and hear her. It doesn't say offline. Okay. Let's just give it a sec. I'm really tempted to just restart. It's on again, so please proceed. Okay. I can see your video and hear you. Okay. All right, well, let's see. I want to make sure that... All right, Kimmy says it's fine. Let's see. I want to make sure that Abby can see because she wanted to... Okay, you're back? Okay. Okay, we're all good. Because I want to make sure that... Okay, it says live. All right. Okay, we're gonna do this gear here before we completely crap out again. So hopefully this works. If it happens again, let me know, okay? All right, so let's jump right in here. Let's do Espresso A71. Oh, thanks, Kimmy. All right, so we're starting with Espresso here, okay? I don't know, Donna. Oh, what, does he have issues too? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. See, that's the thing, is that if I was on wireless, it would make a lot more sense, because, like, sometimes the wireless cuts out. But we hardwired the computer, so it shouldn't be having any issues. So unless it's YouTube or the internet company itself, it shouldn't be an issue. But I don't know. I also didn't restart my computer before stream. You know, maybe there's some sort of process running in the background that I don't know about. So I think I just need to, you know, double check everything before I stream next time. It's hard to say. I mean, maybe I missed it. Maybe Pat's right. There was the update. And so maybe there's some setting that's wrong. It's been so long since I streamed, you know, maybe I need to readjust things a little bit, you know? It's tough to say, to be honest. Because sometimes it's obvious what's causing it, but otherwise, who knows? It's perfect now? Okay, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, because when it was cutting out like that, normally the way Streamlabs works is in the program itself. Like, I get a little notification at the bottom where it pops up, and I didn't even get any notifications this time. So, not sure what that was about.
I moved my computer and an update automatically started, so I stopped it. That was going on.
Oh, okay. So apparently my husband turned on his computer and there was an update that automatically started on his computer that was sucking all the internet, and so he immediately turned it off. So I guess that's what was going on there a second ago. So yeah, so that was that. Okay, so I'm just using espresso right now. Okay, now we're gonna use amethyst. I don't know why I came up with this color scheme last night either. It just kind of winging it, you know? I was like, these look good. We'll just do that. Mystery solved. Don't like unsolved mysteries. I know, right? Sure, you answered it already, but is this picture from a book? Yes, Patty, it is. It is from Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals. Yeah, here, I'll zoom out real quick. See, ta-da! Yeah, Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals is what it's from. Yeah, and I know it's steampunk, but it isn't part of, I'm using espresso right now, by the way. It isn't part of Sammy's steampunk thing. I just was looking at it, I was like, hey, I want to color that. So, yeah, it's just coincidence that it also happens to be steampunk. All right. Now we're gonna grab Ocean Blue. Thanks, Donna. Ocean Blue number 89. Did everybody have a good Halloween though? I mean, I know that really unless you have kiddos, you don't really go out and go trick-or-treating, but sometimes there's friend get-togethers or hand out candy or maybe it was the opposite and some teenagers egged your house or something. I don't know. Aw, thanks, Abby. Doing her own thing. Exactly. Alright. Again, it's just Ocean Blue. Okay, and then we're gonna grab Amethyst. Me too. It's super pretty. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Ocean Blue. Okay. And it doesn't stay this vibrant because we're gonna kind of put camel over it, and that's what kind of turns it into the... Yes, it was quiet. Diane says, hi, Emily. I'm so glad you're back. I've missed chatting with you. Hello, everyone. Aw, thanks, Diane. I am so glad I'm back, too. Seriously, I felt so out of touch with everyone. Like, it was way too long. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like a month. Like, it was like a month, wasn't it? Because, I mean, this was back... Well, I mean, I haven't updated my weekly calendar on my wall here in a little bit, and that would have been like Thursday, I think that all went down. So that would have been the 17th. Maybe not quite a full month, but it was a while. It was a while. Like I said, I wasn't even able to finish the Inktober. So, well, I know we've had a lot of people come in. I am planning still on releasing those Inktober drawings. Yeah, life got away from me. It was raining here, but Logan still had fun. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it was cold here, but we were able to go trick-or-treating. It was good. All right, so we're going to use Camel, which is number 110. And I'm just kind of going over that purple a little bit. Because the browns and yellows are going to stand out more than the color. But as you can see from here, that you still see the color. So, no problem, Abby. All right, no way I can color this light. I've tried and tried, but I can color in dark. Funny you said it's bright. Yeah, it takes a little bit of practice, but I started doing, I mean, I've been watching Laura a lot lately, and she has such a light hand, and she does so many layers. And before, when I colored with like Prismacolor, I had a really heavy hand, but I find that I've been able to accomplish different things using a lighter hand and layering more, and that's thanks to her. So we're using Camel on all of these. And I didn't add any color on these ones. It's just the brown and the Camel right now. Okay. All right, so that is kind of our, it's not done yet, but those are our sort of main colors. It was a long time. I hope everything's okay. So glad to have you back with us again. Yeah, me too. Yeah, well, it was just that, you know, it was the meningitis tends to take it out of you a little bit. And for a good solid week there, I couldn't even stomach looking at computer screens or anything. It was just, it was something else. I do not recommend it, to be sure. All right, now I'm going to grab Noir, black. So this is where you kind of decide, you know, where your shadows are coming from or anything. And you can see these gears are darker than the top one, but we're going to add a little bit of our shadow here. It's not going to be much because there's nothing over it, but still. We're going to add a little bit of this Noir here. A little bit there. Let's add a little bit there. Okay. I grab espresso. Yeah, so you have way more control and can accomplish things you otherwise wouldn't be able to do in coloring dark. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's easier to fix something that's, you know, super light than it is something that's super dark. All right, now we can go back in with our ocean blue a little bit. Thanks, Donna. Well, and when we zoom out, sometimes when we're this close, it's hard to get like a real idea of what it's going to look like, but we'll zoom out here in a little bit and then you can kind of see the effect that it has. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of this Noir on some of the areas on the purple gears. I sure did miss all of you though. And like I said, I don't think we'll stream Monday because part of it is too is I'm not full swing back into our regular schedule yet just because you know, I don't want to overdo it or anything. So what we'll probably do is our next stream will probably, oh yeah, Diane, yeah, so I had meningitis. I had viral meningitis. It was something else, and I was in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days, and so yeah, and then just the recovery time and everything, it took me out. But yeah, I'm finally getting a little bit better. Espresso. But yeah, so I'm thinking that our next stream will probably be Wednesday morning, where we're gonna get a good chunk of that Ivy and Inky butterfly page done that we were working on before I had to kind of take that break a little bit, you know. And then we'll definitely do a Friday, another Friday one, and then by the following week we should be pretty back to normal. Aw, thanks, Donna. Grab black again. Or Noir, sorry, Noir. But yeah, feels good to finally be feeling back to myself a little bit. Like I said, I just felt so out of touch, but I gotta tell you guys, it was so wonderful seeing so many of you in chat today, because I was a little concerned. I'm just like, you know, I've been gone a while. I wondered if the viewership was gonna drop, but oh, it was so lovely to see those numbers and seeing, I'm using Amethyst, by the way. See everybody in here. It was very heartwarming. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out today. It was nice to Nice to be missed. It was nice to see everybody. It was absolutely wonderful. Oh my, how'd you ever get that, Emily? You take such good care of yourself. I don't know, Diane. It was so random. So I guess the way that it works is that I had like adenovirus or the flu or something, and then it like, and again, I said earlier, someone's probably going to correct me, but it like basically it infected the meninge around my spine. So it wasn't like meningitis is a separate virus. It just like it essentially it mutated into that, and it was just so flipping random. Okay, there's that gear there. So what do we think? Yeah, it was like literally it was a 0.06% chance that could have happened. It was like, oh my gosh, so random. Hi, Tracy. But yeah, so they admitted me in the hospital, and I was in there for a while, and oh, I do not recommend it. And you all were, and it was so wonderful. Thank you, Donna. And Amanda greeted me with that super chat right off the back. That was so amazing. You all are so wonderful. It's a great community. It really is. Laura was talking this morning about how wonderful the coloring community is, and it really is. Like, it's amazing. Okay, so there's that gear. Aw, thanks, Kimmy. Yeah, no problem, Abby. So let's see. Let's move on and do a little bit of the pipe, shall we? A little bit of pipe. How do I want to color that? Yeah, it was a little scary at first, Diane, but once we found out that it was viral meningitis and not the bacterial, because the bacterial meningitis is the deadly one. Thank God it wasn't that, right? But once we found out it was the viral meningitis, it wasn't as bad, but it was very overwhelming because the pain was just, there wasn't a whole lot I could do except just experience it, So, can you do a wing section? Of course, Robin, yeah. So, yeah, it was not super enjoyable, but I was in the hospital, which is exactly where I needed to be, and they were able to help me through everything, and yeah, I'm just glad that it's all over. All right, let's see, what did I use? Oh, Donna, thank you. Can we get some exclamation point hype in chat for Donna because of her amazing super chat? Thank you so much. You are so sweet. All right, so let's go with, let's see, it's cocoa, and there was eggplant, and we had, oh, Donna, you're so sweet. I love that. Turquoise, and we have periwinkle, and it's, so my son, before he could pronounce periwinkle, used to call it Pinklewinkle. Let's see. Let's grab noir and espresso. Let's see. What else did I use on that? Oh, and yellow sapphire. We had a lot of that. Okay. Let's zoom on in here. Yes, you are. All right, so we're going to start with cocoa. That's the slightly lighter brown. Cats are scratching at the door. Oh, that's hype with a Y, Kimmy. Exclamation point hype. There we go. Exclamation point hype. Okay. So a little bit of that cocoa. And then here. We'll do these 3 little sections here. Yep, they're at the door. They're at the door and they are scratching. They want their snack. Thing of it is, it's this daylight savings. Like, it totally threw them. Like, the kids actually adjusted to daylight savings pretty well, but the cats are still on their, you know, internal clock. So it's 9, well, it's almost 10, but yeah. They're asking for dinner at like 4:30 now, and it's just like, it's not quite time for that yet. All right, there's that brown. And then we're gonna grab eggplant. That's right, points. Do I even have the points on anymore? I mean, I haven't done points in a while. Okay, and then eggplant. Oh, Diane! Thank you. Cats cannot read a clock. They can't. Thank you so much for that super chat, Diane. That is amazing. Can we get some exclamation point hypes in chat for Diane? Oh, Hubby came to feed him. He caved. They should be much happier now. Thank you so much, Diane. That is so sweet. You all are so amazing. Everybody's just... Oh, I missed all you. I can't even say guys, ladies, people, because I got some gentlemen in here. Thank you so much, Diane. That is so sweet. All right, so let's grab Diane, or not Diane. I got Diane on the brain. Eggplant. I'm coloring with you, Diane. Let's grab eggplant number 86. It's this one. Let's grab Diane. I'm just gonna color with Diane. You are officially now this pencil color. Oh, I miss you guys too. Alright, real lightly with the eggplant. Guys in general cover all term, no worries. That works. It's like I was having a conversation with somebody once, like they called me a dude, and I corrected them and said, "Oh no, it's dudette." But we looked it up, and apparently dude covers all genders. Like, it's not specific to just men. But then my question is, if that's the case, then why is there dudette? Like, if it covers all, then why is dudette even an option, you know? Alright, using that eggplant. And we'll be doing another layer of these too, but I'm just kind of starting out light. The whole, because the wing was the first thing I colored, actually. So the whole idea was that, you know, it's a delicate wing, so it's kind of, you know, real gentle. Alright, and then we're going to grab turquoise. A17. Okay. Hitting the tripod. A little bit brighter than I anticipated, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Trying to go nice and light here. I think I even went even lighter when I colored this initially. Better tell that to my friend's son. Dude is his nickname. Oh, there you go. Hey, dude. Has anybody seen that movie yesterday that came out? It's about how, like, there was some sort of glitch, and then all of a sudden, like, the Beatles didn't exist, except there were, like, a couple people that happened to remember that the Beatles existed, and so he was a musician, and so he recreated the songs and claimed them as his own. Well, there's a part in the movie where he's working with Ed Sheeran, of all people, and he's playing the song Hey Jude, and they're in the recording room and everything, and they're just like, you know, that sounds pretty good. Let's see, what coloring book are you using? I am using the Hannah Carlson Spirit Animals is what it is. It's this one here. I just cut the page out. I have a tendency to... Oh, yeah, there we go. I can see. I have a tendency to cut my pages out because I find that they're easier to work with. But anyway, in the scene, they're in there and they're, you know, doing the recording thing and they're making suggestions for a song. And they're like, I don't really know how I feel about Hey Jude. What about Hey Dude? And it's just like, cringeworthy. So he sings, Hey Dude. And it's just like, no. I always say, guys, lol, a guy is a pulley rope. Oh, a pulley rope. Oh, how funny. All right, so we're going to use Periwinkle number 68. I know it looks light on screen, but it is. It's just because I'm going super light on this. So like I said, I wanted kind of a delicate look for the wings. And one of the other things too, if you can see, I did make it slightly darker where the chain is attached there. Although theoretically, an insect's wings should not be able to hold a chain. Using that periwinkle there. Okay. Then we're gonna grab our yellow sapphire. Oh, they're wonderful. I love them. If you want to check them out, I think I probably put it already, but just in case. Arteza pencil. That'll give you the link to it. Okay, so yellow sapphire. Let's see, did I fill in the whole thing? Almost the whole thing. Pretty close to the whole thing. I wish Arteza had open stock. I'd buy several pair because it makes a great leaf. Yes, Donna, I wish they did too. My poor white is just... I'll probably just supplement it with like a Prismacolor white afterwards, but yeah, my white is getting nice and short. All right, there's that yellow. Okay, now we're gonna go back over it again. So let's grab a little bit of our noir. Let's see, did I use noir or did I use charcoal? You know, I might have used... The music was going right along with your coloring the blues. Oh, perfect. Actually, I'm gonna use charcoal instead of noir because I don't think noir was quite as... I think it's a little dark than what I was using. So yeah, a little bit of charcoal here. And that is number A120. Abby, I should be getting my Loomies on the 14th. Oh, awesome. I bought the Arteza pencils a month ago after your last chat with us, and I love them too. Oh, I'm so glad, Diane. Yeah, they are wonderful. I love them. Yeah, those Black Widows should be here tomorrow, so I'm excited to give those a try. Like I said, I'm going to print out... I'm using Cocoa now, by the way. I'm going to print out Laura's little steampunk fairy. Give that a try. Since she inspired me to get the pencils, it just seems only fitting. Not to mention, I mean, she's like, you know, the face queen. So, I mean, it's the perfect skin tones to try them out on. This is the Arteza Pros, right? Yeah, this is the... Yeah, the expert ones. The 72 count. In the little tin. Do they? Did that change, Pat? I haven't looked in a little bit. I heard rumor that they were thinking about doing it. One second, chat. I need to check on the cat real quick. She's doing something. What's she doing? You just hanging out? Alright, never mind. She's innocent. I thought she was getting into something, but she's just hanging out. I'm not excited about seeing the black picture on the pencil box though. Oh, for the Black Widows? Yeah, I know, right? I'll be 72 on the 19th. I deserve it because I made it this far. Oh, goodness, Rochelle. Oh, the black picture. Gotcha, gotcha. How can I find out your schedule? Because I don't go on Facebook and don't want to miss your live streams. We type !schedule. Also, Diane, do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, Diane. Oh, excuse me. You can follow me on there, and I usually post like a little countdown reminder for when I am live. I'll tell you right now. So that's my schedule. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, so that's my standing schedule there, what Nightbot just put up. That being said, I am not going to be streaming Monday because I have a dentist appointment. But my plan is to be live on Wednesday. Really, it's just Instagram and Facebook that I do that on. I also have the schedule posted here. Have a good night, Lisa. I also have the schedule posted here on YouTube as well. But right there, what Nightbot just posted, that is my standing schedule. So, yeah, I usually will post on Instagram or Facebook if it's like canceled or anything. But that's my standing schedule. Like I said, I won't be live this Monday because I have the dentist, but I should be live on Wednesday. Wednesday is AM. So it says Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. And then Friday is 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. on Central Time also. So yeah, Monday and Wednesday in the morning, Central Time, Friday evenings. And the morning streams are the ones that are usually most likely to change, mostly because I also have my kiddos. So if, you know, one of them's sick or they have to stay home from school or we've got appointments, sometimes I have to change it for that. Because if they're home, I can't stream because, well, they're little and they I think one day I was able to successfully stream with my kiddo, but not something I want to do all the time. But so the schedule is subject to change, you know, based on eggplant, by the way, based on what we've got going on. But that is the standing schedule. That is the goal for our streaming schedule. And then in December, I'll have to take another short break while I recover from the tonsillectomy. But hopefully that won't be too long. Maybe I should start posting on the community tab when stream is adjusted. Hi, Leslie. So like if I have to, you know, I should do that. I'll do that from now on. If for some reason the schedule has to change or I have to cancel or something, I'll post in the community tab on YouTube also. So as long as you follow me, looking forward to Wednesday and Friday. Okay, perfect. Yeah, as long as you know you'll probably get a notification when I post on the community tab here on YouTube. Yeah, if the schedule changes, I'll post it in the community tab on YouTube so that everybody knows. Must have dreamed it. Well, I know there was a rumor. That was Coco, by the way, I used. I know there was a rumor for a while that they were gonna do open stock, but hopefully they'll do it. I think it'd be a smart business move for them. I mean, the Arteza pencils have definitely come up in the world. I see them being used a lot more. I mean, I initially used them because they sent them to me, but I love them now. I use them a lot. Okay, now we're going to use turquoise again. Just a little bit, not too much. I don't want to get it too dark. But we're going to bring it on up into that eggplant there. Get almost a purpley kind of color when we're blending these two colors together. And then, me too, Rochelle, me too. And then periwinkle. Seriously, all I can think of is just Pinkle-Winkle. I don't know why he called it that, but that's just what it turned into. There we go. Bringing that periwinkle on up there. we go. Okay, then we'll grab that yellow again. Yeah, no problem, Diane. I asked them a couple months ago about open stock and was told they had no plans to do it. Aw, that's a shame. Oh, thanks, Donna. Well, they should seriously consider it. We need like a suggestion box. Alright, there we go. That was that section there of the wing. It's coming together pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. Maybe we should do one of these metal bits here so you can see how we did that. Because this, how I did this green, was kind of the same combination that I did for the head too. So yeah, why don't we do a couple little bits here? Why not? Okay, now I gotta remember what I did for that. So let's see, we're gonna grab espresso. Let's see, and I think I used more red, so carmine red. We should all write to them. I know, right? Or get a, oh, what's that? What's that when you get a bunch of signatures? My brain is drawing a blank. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the word? I'm drawing a blank. What's the word when you get a bunch of signatures of people that want something to happen? So everybody signs it and then you send it in. I am seriously drawing a complete blank right now. Oh my goodness, my brain's not working. What is that called? Not a poll. A petition. A petition. Yeah, a bionic. Thank you. Yes, Leslie, thank you. Yeah, petition. See, it's kicking in there a little bit. Yeah, see, my brain was not... Yeah, steampunk moth is what it is. So the way Spirit Animals works is that, like, each page... Let's bring this up a little bit. There is, like, a person... Let's focus that. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I could not think of the word. You ever get that? You just, like... brain blank, right? There's like a person, and then on the other side there's an animal. So like this one's, you know, it's like fish. So here's the fish. It's a Pinkle Winkle. I know, right? This one's the letter, or the lizard. This one's got the rooster. So the person that was matched. See, this one had another one, but I cut it out because I colored that page. The person that was matched with the moth is this girl right here. So she had a whole steampunk kind of vibe, right? So you see on her face, she's got these numbers 2358. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. I'd love to ask Hannah sometime. And then look, see 2358. So this was right over here. But yeah, I take it out because with the tripod and everything, and it's just... Taking it out of the book makes it so much less cumbersome. And then I have a file that a bionic bug. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was just like, let's color this one. I don't know why I picked it up, but I started doing it last night because I just was like, I need to. It's the meds, Emily. I know, right? Seriously. Okay, so what do we have? Espresso, carmine red, passion fruit. Let's see. Oh, I think... We used, thanks Kimmy. I think we used peaches and cream. We definitely used the yellow. Oh, we used ube. Let's see, what else did we use for this one? I think we also used cocoa. See, that's the trick, is remembering what I used on it. Petition, yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's see. Because then I use like some blue and turquoise for that. But we're going to do these little panels here. I'm just trying to make sure I remembered it. I think those were all the colors I used for it. Is there an explanation in the book about spirit animals? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see on the back. On the back it says... Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals is a whimsical series of portraits, with each spread featuring a woman interlaced with an animal with whom she shares a connection. Wolf, chameleon, owl, unicorn, jaguar, dragon, and 40 other kindred spirits. Who is your spirit animal? Coloring book enthusiasts will love Hannah's hybrid approach to portraiture and wildlife combined, drawn in her highly regarded detailed style. This is Hannah's best and most imaginative work yet. Ube, yeah. I feel like I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I'm trying to see if there's anything else inside. Yeah, it must have just been on the back, because I don't see anything else on the inside. Let's check the back here. Yeah, that's it. She's got a lot of pretty stuff, though. I do like her style. It's like, I love Johanna's. Like, Johanna is still my #1 illustrator, but I like Hannah's because it's still, like, as elegantly detailed, but it's just a slightly different style for when I want to mix it up. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's the panels. We're gonna do these right here. When it gets closer to Christmas, will you be coloring Johanna's Christmas coloring book? If you do, I'll have to buy one for sure. Oh, I'm sure I will. I've got multiple copies of it. Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm sure there will be plenty of Christmas stuff. I've even got Christmas music, I think, left from when I did the oh gosh, the Christmas in July one. Do I have the Christmas music saved? Trying to think. No, that one's regular. I've got a Christmas playlist somewhere. Still got, there's the Halloween music, the Rooster playlist, Victorian. Poor Halloween music. It only got to be used once. Oh. I was trying to say Ube was gorgeous, but auto-corrected to use. Oh, to use. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. I gotcha. All right. So let's use Cocoa first. See, and I have these little circles that I haven't colored yet because I'll probably use my metallic gel pen to fill in the little circles. Okay, there's the cocoa. Okay, cocoa, and then let's see, we've got passion fruit. Oh, would help if I had it in frame, huh? Professional streamer, by the way. All right, passion fruit. Ugh, I cannot tell you all just how happy I am to be back and not in that hospital anymore. What an ordeal that was. I mean, really, who gets meningitis? It's so just flipping random. Like I said, it's like one of those things you hear about, but it never actually happens. 0.06%. That's what the percentage was. I have a word with my body here. I'm a little disappointed in it. Actually, no, I'm proud of it because it did heal and it did get better, but still. So weird. Okay, and now we're going to use Ube. Kind of going over the passion fruit a little bit. But yeah, glad to be back. Well, if you're as happy as we are, then we know how happy you are too. Aw, thanks, Donna. All right, and then we're gonna throw in the yellow sapphire. Just gonna fill in that whole white space there, okay? Then we're gonna grab our carmine red. Bring a little bit here, a little bit brighter red. So I wanted to make sure that these panels had a slightly different tone than the rest of it. So a little bit warmer tones, you know? All right, there's that. And then we're gonna grab our peaches and cream. So pretty, I love it. Thank you, Emily. Good night, all you lovely people. Good night, Rochelle. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, so there's the peaches and cream. I kind of blend that with the yellow just a little bit. A little bit over here. There we go. Let's see. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our espresso. I'm going to darken this up just a little bit. go. Okay. And then we're gonna grab Cocoa. Smooth that out just a tad. Okay. And we're gonna grab Passion Fruit again. And then Ube one more time. Press a little bit harder. Get more of that purple out. There we go. All right. And there is that panel there. There we go. All right, so we did little bits of kind of everything here. We did a little bit of the wing, kind of how I did the panels. I may end up adding a little bit more. Actually, yeah, let's add a little bit more red here. So this is the carmine red. Just gonna add a tad more. Like I said, I wanted the tone to be a little bit different on that one. So yeah, let's see. I so wish I could color like this. It's so beautiful. Oh, thanks, Abby. Well, you know, just light hand and lots of practice and just relax and have fun with it. I'm really enjoying how this one is turning out. I was a little bit nervous because I was so out of practice after not coloring for so long, but yeah, it was nice that it kind of came out as it did. You can see up here too, I was kind of getting started on a little bit of a background. I'm not really sure where I'm going with it, but it's gonna have a few more layers. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. It may end up just staying that light. I haven't decided yet. Hi, Bev. But yeah, so we did a little bit of everything here. We got some of the little fur here with the wings. We've got some of the panels, the gear. So I might actually go ahead and call it here because it's almost 10:30, and truth be told, I'm starting to get pretty tired. And I did tell myself I wasn't going to push it too hard tonight for the first night back, but I so wanted to talk to all of you and fill you in on the story, get a little bit of coloring in, just kind of hang out and say hi to everyone because I have missed you all so much. Oh, what colors did you use on the chain? Oh, that was espresso, camel, sapphire yellow, and then I went over it with a little bit of white just because it was a little bit brighter than I intended. But these were the colors I used on the chain. So espresso, camel, sapphire yellow, or yellow sapphire, and white. And that's the order that I did it into. So I did espresso first, then the camel, then the yellow, and then I went over it with white just a little bit. And like this leg too, this is that same kind of green combination. And then the belt was espresso, I think a little bit of cocoa, cinnamon, and then I think it was a little bit of yellow sapphire, and then I went over it with white too, and that's the belt here. And like I said, all these little embellishments, I'm going to be using metallic gel pen too, so yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm going to call it here. Sis, I'm so glad you're back, and on the man, we all missed you. Aw, so we missed you so very much. Glad you're okay now. Thank you so much for streaming. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for everybody who came out. Thank you to Amanda for your super chat, Donna for your super chat, and Diane for your super chat. That just means the world to me. You all are so sweet. I missed you all so much. I'm so glad I'm back. Our next stream, not going to be Monday, but I will be back Wednesday, 9 a.m. If anything changes, I'll let you know, but that is my plan. Okay, so look for me then. Loads of stuff going on this weekend. I know that Sammy has all of her steampunk streaming and everything, so feel free to check those out. But yes, thank you all so much for being here. And yeah, I will talk to you all on Wednesday. All right. Thank you. And I will see you later. Bye.